Hello guys, and welcome to this week's Informal Introduction. Today I'm going to be introducing you to Morse Code. Let's begin. Morse Code was invented by none other than Samuel F.B. Morse. He began his career as a painter, then later went on to get interested in electricity and wiring and sorts, where he invented his first messaging system, messaging language, which was later to be known as Morse Code. He sent his first message in 1844, May 24th, saying what had got wrought. Very confusing. It's over here. Just look at it. Confusing letters and things. So confusing, I can't say that. Anyway, why is this important to you? Well, you obviously use a messaging system now, don't you? It's just a lot easier to see it. But have you ever thought about using it where someone's watching all the time? Maybe your parent checks your phone a lot. Have you ever thought of using this as a system to engage with conversation without other people knowing what you're doing? Kind of like dots and dashes, using a period and a space, or a period and a dash to communicate the dots and dashes in the Morse code. This is now a code for you to use as a way to communicate with someone without anyone else knowing what you're saying. Of course, they can search up Morse code, but that's if they know what you're talking about or what you're using. Now, because back in 1844 they did not have any LED screens and the fancy 40-inch TVs that we have today, they had audio cues. And the way that this whole system works is it works on 4 different measurements. It has dots and dashes versus spaces and spaces between letters. Now, this whole system basically works down into 2 things. You have the on position and the off position. The on position will be used to create a signal, and the off position you won't hear anything. So a dit or a dot would be 1 unit of time of pressing down the button. A dash or a da would be 3 units of time pressing down the button. So they're distinguishable from each other from dits and dots. But now the difference between letters, which is a lot bigger than the difference between dits and dots, would be 3 units of time. So it'd be dot, dash, dash. So that's how a AA message would be sent. But then you also have the difference between letters and then the difference between words. Now the difference between 2 words would be 7 units of time. So it'd be dot, dash, dash, dot. Now the letters are a little bit more complicated. Yes, we have the on and off position and the different amount of time, but how do you know what A is versus what B is versus E, all those letters? And it was a little bit different for different languages and sorts, but basically it came down to this. We have the 26 letters, which are all over here, or they're on screen right now, and then you have the extra special characters. You also had numbers 0 through 9. That was also used a system of dash, 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 dot, which would be 9 or would be 1, where you just have that and would move through the system of that. All of this stuff is on the screen, and I'll let you listen to what some of the letters sound like. Pop quiz. What does this message mean in English? Currently this message is in Morse code. I want to see if you can figure it out in English. The first person to get this gets a little heart. And if you guess it, why not make a message for someone else to guess? Let's see how many of these messages you can get. This message I've made short, sweet, and simple. I hope you can guess it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's great. I will be making these videos on Fridays. So if you want to get notifications on when they come out, so you can be the first one and comment in the comment section below first, please hit the subscribe button, then press the little bell for notifications. Thank you for watching this video, and next time we'll be going over Caesar's Cipher. See you then.